VTube Studio. Hello. Bum, 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 bum. I hope this works. I really, I hope you guys can hear me. And I really, for some reason, one, two, three, one, two, three. Okay, I am straight up. Okay, I'm just gonna close VTube Studio. Reopen it. And really hope that everything functions as it should this time. I ba ba bum, ba ba bum. You know what? I am not, I am just straight up not sure. All right, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, no. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I am straight up not sure what is going on the technical difficulties front. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know if I am at all being heard right now. Yeah. So what I think I am going to... Okay, you can hear me. Good, good. I don't know why my model isn't moving. VTube Studio is open, so as far as I know. No, I don't want to take a screenshot, VTube Studio. That is definitely not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. Yeah, you can tell I'm slightly out of practice. Yes, I understand YouTube is not... I don't know why it's not receiving enough video. But it's claiming that it's not, and I have zero idea why. Yes, iTunes, hello. Okay. No, I do not need to update my iPhone right now. That is, in fact, the opposite of what I need to do right now. Thank you. Alright, I am just going to be a ping for right now. I don't know why iTunes has decided, and why YouTube is deciding that nothing is going to work right now. I suspect it may be a weird laptop issue that I will try to troubleshoot at some point tomorrow. Yeah, because unfortunately I do not really have a way to make it work. As it stands right now. And for whatever reason, when I, come on. When I, reloaded, OBS, it kicked me out of my, YouTube account. I really, really wish I knew what was going on. I spent most of the day troubleshooting, thinking it would all go okay, and unfortunately I am sadly not having that happen. I can try to reboot really quickly on Twitch. But unfortunately that does not give me the chance to actually raid into the MV preview, which is why I had, originally been planning on doing a YouTube stream on this on today. What are words? Words are hard. Let me get some water and I will try to words better. Yes, words are very hard. And you know what? I'm going to do? I'm going to close iTunes. I am going to reopen iTunes. I am going to hope that by doing that, I can, in fact, get my iPhone to sync. Okay, good. It appears to be. No, I don't want to download an iTunes update. Go away. No, I really don't want this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to be a static PNG for right now. Because iTunes is not working and because for some reason Apple is really, really freaking determined that I need its AI software, and I really, really do not want that. Apple, I know you're listening because I have an iPhone. I don't particularly care if you hear that. Yeah, it is very heavily pushing the, Apple AI this and that, and I would probably have to, yeah, not do that. Yeah, it's very, very annoying. Anyway, I am not going to make this a long stream in this case. Instead, I will briefly talk about the MV and the and unfortunately, because of the technical issues and my for some reason my you know what, I have one more thing I can try, so I will not just be a static ping. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna disappear off screen for a second and try one more thing. That way, yay! There we go. Now I am a Pokemon trainer styled PNG. For the moment, that's fine. So long as I am not just a static picture. Yeah, I have the credits. I will go back into my I'll have to go back and I'll have to re-sign into Twitter for that. I actually deactivated Twitter after the the issues, but a follower there drew this, and I am really pleased. Obviously fairy type trainer, because that is how I roll. And yeah, eventually I will get to playing either Legends Arceus or possibly Zeta A when that comes out. I think that's January, February, somewhere right in there. Was the last I heard, but yeah. So now I am going to add an image. Hopefully it will in fact work. Give me just 1 second. It is one that I know I have showed a few people in various Discord servers and such before. But it is an absolutely beautiful and gorgeous piece by dear friend of the channel and dear friend of mine, Ansha Yuri. If you know Yuri, you know she's amazing. And when I first started for this project, I knew that I really wanted Yuri to do the art, and she was amazing. Like, from day one, she knew, like, we were basically in a Discord chat, and she was reading my mind, like, snap. To the point where, you know, I really didn't have to give her a whole ton of feedback other than, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. If you play the game Honkai Star Rail, you might in fact recognize the outfit here. I'm gonna try to, I don't know if I can move the drawing a little bit or not. I'm not gonna push OBS more than it absolutely has to be pushed right now, because it's really not behaving. I will just pull myself up on top of it and scoot myself over to the side. But yeah, if you've played the game Honkai Star Rail, if you've played through specifically the Penacony story, you may recognize the outfit as being Robin's outfit, which, hang on, I don't have I might have a copy handy. Hang on. I know I downloaded one at some point just so I could give it to Yuri as a backup. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna scroll through my million bajillion folders here. Is it in? No, it's not in this folder. Okay, that's okay. Just gonna give me 1 second to pull this up. I hear you. And yes, I know you're gonna want to pull up my let me just close that image and put up a new one. Where did you save to? Don't know where you saved to. Oh, that's why. Okay. I figured it out. I am a computer whiz. But yeah, I'm gonna scooch this over. So yeah, so everybody can see the outfit design inspo, so to speak. Yeah. Robin is a singer in Penacony, and I wouldn't say like the main character per se. That's still our trash can protagonist, but yeah, she does a lot of singing, and I was basically like, I need to pull you. I did not get her in the gotcha. My luck was not with me that time, and I also missed her on the rerun, unfortunately. But I will have her in my game eventually. But in terms of the way the gameplay works in Star Rail, you have, each character has regular attacks, and they have like an ultimate type attack, and in Robin, she sings the entire time, and it's great. She also has a few other kind of songs in the plot, and the one I wound up covering is a song that I'm not going to get into major spoilers. I know Penacony didn't end that long ago. Maybe it ended enough ago that it's not like brand new fresh spoilers, but it's also still definitely falls into the spoiler category. So, but yeah, in the final battle, so to speak, we have a song called "Hope Is the Thing with Feathers," and it's like that kind of last battle type song. It's really lovely. I loved it quite a lot when I first heard it. The artist who did it has done. She's an indie artist named Chevy. She's done, a lot of different stuff for. I think she had something in Genshin Impact before this, and maybe Don't Count Me 100% positive on this, but also in Honkai Impact 3rd. So yeah, it's very I'm just gonna okay. So yeah, I heard Hope Is the Thing with Feathers on the EP that was released as kind of a yay, Penacony's here kind of deal. And I am grabbing, I promise this is just sparkling water. It's not the scuff has not driven me to drinking yet. It's just sparkling water. If y'all heard the little pop. But yeah, so I heard the song, I think around, I want to say, May, June of this past year, and I was like, I really, really love, I really love this song. I really love the kind of message it has with it. I am going to cover this, and at the time I had a couple of other projects in the works, and I didn't get to really sit down and have a chance to record until about July. I had the mix first. I talked to Yuri about the art. She was, as I said, she was amazing to work with, and I wholeheartedly, recommend, if you need art for things, I know so many talented artists and so many really wonderful artists. I can draw a stick figure. I can draw a really good stick figure if you want. But I would not call myself an artist at all. Unless you want stick figures. But, yeah, so I actually want to talk about the stuff I did kind of pre-recording also. I had asked, I commissioned a harmony guide before I actually got recording, and I worked with Nia Suzune, who was formerly of Prism Project, currently part of Prima Project. She was great. She was very courteous. She was very kind. I was very, very pleased with the work there. And in terms of the mix, several of my friends had used Kenforce Music on Fiverr and had a very good experience. So I reached out to them. Again, they were very prompt, very professional. I was very, very pleased with working with them. Um, that's all of the positive stuff I had for the project. Um, I know some of you are probably wondering, well, Magnolia, your birthday is in August. It's November. What happened? I am not going to get into all of the details because they are not necessarily mine to divulge. Um, but the part I will say was that while I am happy with the final MV, um, I I don't know if I would work with the artist again for a project like this. Um, just because while I'd worked with them on a couple of small things before, for a bigger project like this one, I really wanted someone who could work with me in a punctual manner, in a manner where I didn't feel like I was being left on red a lot of the time. And yeah, so that is why a project that I had originally hoped to have in my hands back in August is now debuting in November. Again, 99% of the team was fantastic. I would recommend them all again in a heartbeat. Nia was wonderful to work with. Ken at Kenforce Music was wonderful to work with. Yuri's fantastic. A plus would work with again. I'm not going to. I have put the artist who did the music video in the credits. I feel like, after they did finish the video, they have every right to be there. I am not going to trash talk them. I hope that nothing I am saying is coming as, trash talk, because that is not my intention. They are a talented artist. They are a very good MV maker. And some of the circumstances were out of their control, and I understand that. That's why I'm not going to tell their story, because it is not my place to tell their story. Nor is it. I think that I'm going to leave it at that. It's not my place to tell someone else's story. But I will say that, for a project that is as big as this, I would probably work with someone else for the actual video part of it. Again, I think they're very nice. I just do think that what was going on that was out of their control, yeah, it's difficult to add more than that, because I don't want to seem like I'm trash talking them when that is not my intent. That is not the kind of energy I want to put out there. But I did want to explain a little bit why a project I had been talking about, in August and maybe early September got delayed to the point where it has been. So yeah, I have about Yeah, I have about 10 minutes ish before the premiere, and I'm going to spend that 10 minutes talking about a change that I think is going to make future streams a lot better. We got fiber internet! I am so pleased with this. I had kind of been hoping that when we moved we would be able to, because some people in our neighborhood had mentioned having fiber, and so we've had it for a few weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks I think. Maybe it's been longer than that, I'm not sure, but yeah, it was so funny when we were having it installed. The installer looks at my living room and goes, "There's a lot of plushies in here." I'm like, and I was like, yeah, that's life. I do have a lot of plushies. The little one has a lot of plushies. And then he grabs this big Pikachu Squishmallow that we have and holds it up to his face and goes, "Pika," in like the Gigantamax style of Pikachu. It just kind of sent all three of us rolling on the ground laughing. Thank you, based fiber installer. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your taking the time to do funny Gigantamax Pikachu voices. Yeah, so that was great. And while we haven't run it upstairs yet, in terms of cable, so far we have not actually needed to. While I am not in my office right now, I'm in the room right above where we have the fiber installed. It's running just fine. I have no issues, so I am hoping that next time around, I'll be able to be back in my office, in the office, I should say, and kind of test out to make sure things still work there just fine without needing to run cable. And that would be the ideal. If the what's the word for it? Said our old router didn't. Oh, Wi-Fi mesh. That's the word I'm looking for. Our old router didn't do that. We tried a couple of Wi-Fi extenders before, and those were worse than useless. So, having a router that kind of has that all-in-one, and the less amount of stuff we have to fool with to get an internet connection working, the better. So yeah. Fingers are crossed that I will be back to the holidays are always kind of a crazy time. I'm not going to promise to be the most active during that, especially because the first week of December we are having Christmas with my family, and a lot of people are coming up for that, and that's going to be a big, huge thing. So, and I'm not sure what the plan is for the rest of December, but I am planning to be more active now that the internet solution is fixed. So let me see. Can I? No, I don't want to edit. There we go. Wait, what? Hang on a second. There we go. Okay, so I have about 5 minutes left until the premiere. So I am hoping that for a second there I had it set to premiere tomorrow, and that wouldn't have worked out so well. So I'm just gonna say that I have really missed everybody, and I really hope that 2025 is going to be a really big year. I have a lot more kind of projects in the works. I am hoping to be doing a lot more singing, and have those projects really come to fruition. This was a little learning experience in a lot of ways, and I know a lot more now about how I want the workflows to look, how I want finished projects to look, how I want how much time I need to add to projects before really considering them finished. And I am really hoping that on that front, it's going to be a really good year. I know I am not sure when we're going to be getting a group together for it, but if you remember from earlier in the year, I covered Mijuku Dreamer from Love Live for our School Idol Festival of this past year, which is kind of a YouTube tour, so to speak. Different singers or different groups will kind of pull together and make a project and have it finished and be part of a live stream that the organizers do. And I know my friend Lynn, who is the one who kind of was our organizing backbone for that, is going to be doing that once again. So I am super excited. We may be looking for a few other people for our group. If we do, I will post to Blue Sky about it. Again, I thought I mentioned this. I am no longer using Twitter for fairly obvious reasons. I think after this past Tuesday, this is not a political talk zone. I'm not going to get into political talk here, but yeah. So if you are looking for me, I will be at magnoliachannel.bsky.social on the Butterfly app, as I am calling it. So okay, so in about 2 minutes the video will be premiering. I'm gonna drop the link in chat, and I will end stream here and post the link on Blue Sky, and we will go pop into the premiere. I will talk to you all very, very soon. Love you bunches, and I will see you later. Bye.